Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Let's try some bow drill today on Eastern Red Cedar. I never use that because of all that red resinous wood on the inside. But if you keep working with it, you can make it ignite. Let me show you. All right, here is a dead branch and a good long straight piece for the spindle, and down in here for the fireboard. Let's get this. Here is one end of the spindle.
And the other end of my spindle.
And here is the fireboard. On the fireboard, find out where it already naturally sits as flat as possible, because that's where you want to go ahead and put a flat all the way across the bottom. When you have it to where it sits good and flat, then put a partial flat on top opposite that bottom flat. And go ahead and put a divot in it. And do check out my bow drill playlist. There are some very thorough tutorials in there that will tell you every cut, every step to making a bow drill set. Let's do the spindle. All right, you want to whittle this down to 3/4 or less. 5/8 to 3/4 is ideal. So here is a dip in it. I'm gonna take off this end, and then when I turn it over, I'll take the crown off, and I'm gonna turn this into a square. Now, everybody doesn't need to whittle it square before they make it round, but I do. All right, for the hot end, I'm going to come down 1/4 inch, do facets all the way around, come up 1/8 inch, facets all the way around, come up 1/16 inch, facets all the way around. My point will start down here about 1.5 inches and go to a point that I want on center line, and I want to turn it 90 degrees and the point still be on center line. And then check the tip for being symmetrical and touch it up as you need to. Let's do the bearing block end. I tried to avoid as much red wood as possible, but there was just too much of it. But we're going to make it work. The dust is going to want to stick up at the top of the notch, and I'll just have to stop bowing and use the tip of my knife and tuck it back down to the bottom of the notch and keep on working with it. Let's give it a try. When I get the ember, the first thing I'm going to do is to put it in coal extender. These are mullein leaves. Let's do the burn in. Fat wood bearing block. All right, Eastern Red Cedar. On Eastern Red Cedar, we'll use the mullein leaves for a coal extender and some dried leaves that I had in the garage for a tinder bundle. All right, I see glazing, and because of that resinous wood, you see the dust is sticking. So I want to discourage the spindle from coming back this way anymore. So I'll do what I usually don't do, is I'll have my notch on this side, on the front side of the fireboard. And we're just going to have to keep working with it till we can make it produce an ember. All right, got to make the dust fall down into the notch. This time, I'm leaving that dust piled up around the outside. Maybe it can channel more of the dust into the notch. Let's just see. Looks better. Looks like an ignition. Good. Wow. Was that 5 tries to get an ember? I think it was. Better get in front of the wind here. Good. We should be pretty safe now. Man, oh man, oh man. It is going to be a very long time before you see me use that Eastern Red Cedar again. But we made it work. Somehow, some way, with all that resin in there. There's the bearing block end. Alright y'all, do me a favor. Before you leave my channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and in that drop down list, select all. And do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one. We'll catch you on the next one.